Warning: this video is for demonstration purposes only. It is not meant to be a training film on the proper operation of the McLaughlin MCL-24B. It is not a substitute for a complete and thorough reading and understanding of the operating manual and warnings. Failure to read and understand the operating manual and to heed the warnings may result in serious injury and/or death. This video is for promotional use and is not a warranty. Consult McLaughlin's written warranty contained in the operations manual for any warranties.
Utility work. It tears up your streets. It creates traffic nightmares and pedestrian hazards. It's expensive and sometimes dangerous. But sometimes you've just got to do it, right? Well, yes and no. Yes, from time to time, utility work is necessary. But thanks to McLaughlin's trenchless technology, it doesn't have to be the headache it used to be. Since 1921, McLaughlin Boring Systems has been designing and building some of the most functional, serviceable horizontal boring equipment in the world. Today, our line includes auger systems from 3-inch to 42-inch capacity, driven by gasoline, diesel, or hydraulic power. The Mighty Mold uses its unique molding action to compact and ream holes from 1 1/4 to 3½ inches in diameter. The push and mold makes a 2-inch hole, then can expand the hole up to 6 5/8 inches upon retraction. And our hole hammers use pneumatic power to make holes of 2, 2½ or 3 1/8 inches in compactable soil. In addition, McLaughlin also offers the Spot Detect pipe and cable locators, the most advanced locators you can get using the latest microcomputer technology. All McLaughlin products are built to exacting specifications using the highest grade materials available. So every McLaughlin boring system will serve you efficiently, dependably, cost-effectively, and if used according to our directions, safely. Trenchless technology with McLaughlin equipment used in accordance with our safety operation manual is efficient, relatively inexpensive, and safe. To begin with, it's important to locate and mark all utilities. Notify the one-call service and other utilities before you excavate. Before digging the pit for the boring system, clear the area of everyone not directly involved in the work at hand. Conform to current OSHA regulations by either shoring or sloping the pit. It's important to give the boring machine a firm level base in the pit. Leveling is always necessary. If groundwater becomes a serious problem, you may have to install pumps. Once the pit is finished and leveled, it's time to place the tracks. Position the tracks one at a time and level each as you position it. As you place the tracks, bolt them together. Be careful to maintain their grade. Once you've placed and secured the 3 sections of track, level the entire track once again. Now, lower the boring machine into the pit. Remember, when lifting, to use a tether line to give stability to the lift. Make sure the crew is clear of the pit when you lower the machine. Place the machine to the rear of the track section. Once the machine is directly over the tracks, start the engine and release the dog pins so you can lower the machine onto the master track section. Mount the adapter ring to the casing pusher and the shoes to the saddle to adjust for casing diameter. Cut the casing to the proper length. Make sure you save the casing ends. Load the auger into the casing and secure it in place to prevent sliding. Chain the casing and use a tether line to ensure the stability of the lift. To be safe, make sure everyone is away from the casing as you lower it into place. Position the casing on the saddle to the front of the track. Start the machine and slowly advance until the chuck extension mates to the male hex of the auger. Slide the casing back until it is flush against the adapter ring. Check the alignment of the entire machine, track, and casing. Then, tighten the 3 square head bolts to lock the casing in position in the casing pusher. Make sure everyone stands clear as you slowly advance the machine to the face wall. When coloring the hole, keep the machine in 2nd gear and at low RPMs. As the machine advances into the hole, stop the machine and check the grade every 2 to 3 feet. Once the casing has advanced 4 to 6 feet, select a higher gear and increase your RPMs. As you bore, check and use water level and steerable head after every stroke. Make adjustments as necessary. As the auger advances, be sure the operator stays on the platform and everyone else stays out of the pit. Major factors in making McLaughlin boring equipment safe and efficient are our controls. Each McLaughlin machine features McLaughlin's patented OPC hydraulic clutch. Our exclusive design protects the drivetrain and extends the clutch life. But more importantly, the drivetrain release trigger protects operator and crew from machine rollover by immediately disconnecting the drivetrain. A standard feature on McLaughlin equipment, which is 24 inches and larger, is a hydraulic dogplate lever and fast feed controls to lock and unlock the hydraulic dog pins. The longer McLaughlin hydraulic cylinder stroke makes our equipment run more efficiently and smoothly. Because of McLaughlin's increased efficiency, you get reduced downtime and increased drilling time. And each McLaughlin machine 24 inches and larger has a fast feed feature to expedite machine movement. Among our other McLaughlin features are the foot-activated track brake to keep the machine from moving on an incline. Our pressure gauge lets you keep constant control of system pressure. Since the machine is designed to produce 115,000 pounds of thrust at 3,000 pounds per square inch, it's important to keep watch on how much pressure it's taking to move the machine forward. And finally, each machine features a signature plate signed by everyone who built the machine. We are proud of the work we do, proud enough to sign it. Your McLaughlin boring system is a powerful and useful tool. With proper care, the system should perform for you for years and years to come. Always follow the instructions in your safety manual. And on the job, always heed the warnings of safety decals. As utilities become more pervasive and complex, and as traffic becomes heavier and heavier, even in relatively sparse rural areas, trenchless technology becomes the answer to efficient, cost-effective utility installation. Since 1921, McLaughlin has provided customers like you with the equipment to keep your costs down, your profits up, and your traffic moving. Today, more than ever, McLaughlin boring systems are the answer.